Because I don't have Zoom on there.
What kind of shape was Cream Ridge in this weekend?
Yeah, anybody play? And Uncle Tommy, you played this weekend. What kind of shape was it in? I think Richie Funk played this weekend also. Uncle Tommy, if you're there, if you hear me, unmute yourself. Let me know if you can hear us or not.
Okay, can you hear me?
There he is.
I hear you.
All right. Yeah, it was cold out there, cold and windy,
Yeah.
and it was a little. There were certain spots that were a little muddy that you had to avoid, but otherwise it was nice.
Well, we had so much rain last week. I'm surprised even, what was it, 90 degree?
Yeah, but they didn't really seem to enforce it too much, So
Yeah, last year, even throughout the season, I think there was 1 or 2 weeks, and that was really it, that they did the 90 degree. I have not seen a car path only day yet. I'm pretty sure that I'm correct, but I don't remember them ever going car path only, just 90 degree. That place holds water actually very well.
yeah,
It didn't used to.
Yeah, they put a lot of money into that place. I know back in the day, even right before COVID, we had a meeting with them, me and Pete, and they had to stay. They had bacteria around the green. I don't know if you guys who played there remember that. It was
Billy. Back when Billy owned it, right?
Maybe I'm not sure who was the owner there at the time, but not. I mean, right before COVID. So what? Like was that 3 years ago when this whole thing started?
Yeah, that's newer than that.
Yeah, they actually they reached. I don't know how they found us or how it happened, but they reached out and said, "Listen, you want to have a league? You guys come down, check it out." And we went there. I thought the course was nice, but I heard that it had I never heard of this bacteria around the greens, but obviously they fixed that problem. But no, last year the course was in great shape. I mean, even the days after, I think we had one rain out. It just was what it was. But for that though, Saturday night it rained. Sunday it would be fine. We had, like I said, there was one that was car path only that I remember anyway.
Right. Number eight's always wet because they can't get the drainage right around that pond, right in front of the green there, that elevated green.
Yeah, 8 is. I'll get into this with you guys now, but I'll just show you. I think 8 is this guy here, right? Yeah, with the water. I hate this. This is my least favorite hole in the course, by the way. But we'll talk about. I can't stand this. I can't tell you how many balls, 5-iron to driver, that go into this water. I've had out of the 20 rounds I played in Cream Ridge last year, I probably had 1 birdie putt here. It's just awful. All right, guys. I'm not going to wait for everybody to get on here. I know a lot of guys that kind of text me. I'm sending them the links now, but we're recording this anyway, so anyone who's missing it can catch up. They can definitely take a look at it that way.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello.
Okay.
What up, Dan? Dennis is actually one of our sponsors. Dennis owns a company, watertight, watertight basement, watertight waterproofing. And he's sponsoring the closest to the pin contest this year. It's gonna be the stay dry, watertight, closest to the pin. So thank you, Dennis, for that. He's also a champion. He won our spring league last year. All right, so we'll give him a couple more minutes here and then we'll get started here. I'm gonna try to keep this within an hour, guys. There's a lot that we're gonna go over. Even for the guys who played the last couple of years, we're doing things. Not the system's the same, but everything else is really different. The app opened up so many avenues to us that we can really kind of hone in on. It's gonna be nice. You guys are gonna like what we have to offer this year. We're making deals also. I got off the phone. I had two calls today. One with Swing Loose, one with the Encore Golf. We're going to be we're online with Encore. We're making a deal also with Swing Loose. We're going to offer some of their stuff as well. The indoor facility. I don't know if you guys have been there before in Homedale, but we're going to have some,
really
some
nice
stuff. Yeah, we're going to have a thing there for you guys where you get discount pricing, and we're going to have like a little indoor tournament. We're considering for the wintertime also having like a mini league there or something, but there's a lot we're going to do with those guys. Those guys are awesome. So me and Tommy had a call with those guys, I think around 11, 12 today. Then I had a 4 o'clock with the guys from Encore Golf. I had 2 calls with Callaway and TaylorMade this week, actually. For what we're doing now for the store, and like a lot of you guys are new, so you think that this is what we've always done. Everything that we're doing with the phone app is totally new. We've had the tracker last year, which gives us live scoring, but we kind of built on that and went into this phone app thing, which it gives us so many different avenues. We'll get into that as well. Oh, Tommy's on. Both Tommy's are on. Cool. All right, so I'm at 7 o'clock. We're gonna give it to 7:05, then I'll get started. I have the free version of Zoom, guys, so I apologize. Normally in 45 minutes it cuts off. I will send you guys another link to kind of finish up. I don't think we'll get done in 45 minutes, but let's give it another 4 minutes, 7:05, and we'll get cracking.
I'm
Yeah, you
guessing
hear
our
me,
vice
right?
president is going to be late.
Vice President, he's actually he's chiming in from work. He's working a double today. Our
Right.
VP is out. Standard, right?
Hey, Jay, I'm unmuted, right?
Yes, I hear you. What's up, buddy?
Good.
Yeah. As this goes on and I kind of get the meeting started, I'm gonna mute all you guys. If you have anything to say, just unmute yourselves and interrupt me. That's totally cool. Jeffrey, what's up, brother? We got Jeff on. We got Tom. Jeff, I said hello and he disappeared.
Hello.
Tommy, Sean. We got Noel, which is my buddy Steve. Luke, what's up, brother? Luke. The Galaxy's on right now. That's gotta be Jeff. We got Mikey, a new member, Eddie, Uncle Tommy, Anthony. Val, what's up, Val? All right, I guess we're coming along. Couple more minutes.
I think Jason's working tonight, Testa.
Oh, Jay's working tonight? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have this thing posted on a private page on YouTube for everyone who doesn't hear it. But it's imperative that all the members do listen to the video. We're gonna cover some stuff that even the guys who played the last couple of years, everything is different now. We're really changing a lot of stuff. Frankie, new member Frankie, what's up, brother? But it's a lot of stuff we're gonna cover here. The phone app is the biggest thing right now, but even how we're working the phone app with like this credit system, that's fucking genius. And it was Tommy Fumi's idea. And we kind of just ran with it now, but everything is going to be based off of these. Tommy's asked me to unmute him. Hold on. Tom, unmute. Tommy, I hit the unmute. I asked to unmute you, but you have to hit the unmute button. So if you're on your phone or whatever you're on, you got to find the unmute button, buddy. I'm expecting about half the members to be on the call. I'm expecting about 10 of the members just to not know we had a call because that's kind of how it goes. And the other 10 kind of knew that we weren't going to be on the call today. And guys, we're at 39 right now with the possible. So I mean, we're looking to get to that 40 number. I do not want to run a league over 40. I'm going to spend a little bit of time explaining what we're looking to do as far as growth goes with TGC. But the idea is that we're going to have more than one league out there. Maybe a Saturday league, maybe a Sunday later league, a weekday league. And we're always looking for people who want to run those leagues and kind of use our software for them. That's kind of like the main goal of this. We have a possible Florida league that's going to be starting up this year as well. So that's kind of what we're looking to do as far as
Where in Florida?
Where did Corey move to? Anybody know where in Florida he moved to? I know some of you guys still keep touch with him. If anyone knows, they can shout it out. Let me send one more message that supposed to, and then we'll get started.
I'm in a meeting for the golf league.
The golf club. All right, guys, 7:04. We'll give it one more minute. We'll start.
You're going. All right.
All right, guys, I'm going
All
to
right,
mute
see you later.
everybody. If you have anything to say, just unmute yourselves. I'm muting everybody now. I actually wanted Tommy and or Pete says he's going to jump on real quick to say a couple words to you guys, but when he gets here, I'll let him do that. And Tommy, when he figures out how to unmute him. Now, Tommy must be I think he's actually on another meeting for work, because we were on a Zoom call for about an hour and a half this morning. I know he knows how to work Zoom, so he must be on a different.
Yeah, I got it unmuted. I'm driving, so I'm listening in now. If you can hear me, can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you perfect. What's up, buddy? All right, so we're good. Tommy, I'm going to get started real quick with the guys. Hopefully you can stay on as long as possible. I know you have to do that thing today. The thing with the guy at the place.
The guy at the place the other day.
All right, let's get cracking. Guys, we are recording this right now too, so if that matters to any of you guys, we are going to record this. We're going to put it on our YouTube on a private page for the guys who aren't here to see. All right, so basically we're going to cover a couple things, well, a lot of things today. Number one for the new guys is the rules and the scoring. Now, the rules, you can find this on our website. If you go to www.tgcthegolfclub.com, you will see a download link for this, so you guys can take a look at it. I'm going to go over this really quick, though. We'll start here. Number one, the biggest rule in TGC, I'll give you a quick idea of as far as how it started. The four of us were playing golf like 5 years ago, and I'm like, you know what? As much as I enjoy your company, I don't. Number one, I don't play friends for money in anything that I do. I don't like the feeling for that. But what if we started something handicap based, like some kind of a league where we can have fun every other week or whatever, and just kind of enjoy ourselves, but play for something. So we said, listen, let's put a post on Facebook and see how many people we got. 500 million people later, they said, okay, we have a club, I guess. Let's see if we can get 20 people out of the 200 people who answered on Facebook. So sure enough, what I did was I said, you know what, I'm going to take a deposit, $100 deposit. And reason being was not for the money itself, because again, we're not playing for anything, but I wanted people to buy into it. Now, if you give me $100, I know that you're invested in playing, right? So people did it. So now I have $2,000. I said, well, what am I going to do with this money? So Pete, who's not in here yet, but Pete had the idea, let's not play for money, because I don't want to have a putt against you for $500. And I know you feel the same about me, but let's buy prizes with the money and then we'll have people pick. I said, that sounds great. So what we did was the first couple of years, we would buy prizes that range from Scotty Cameron putters to the new M2 drivers, to golf bags, to shirts, to merchandise, to golf balls, to whatever it is. And if you won the league, you'd pick first. If you won second, if you came in second, you'd pick second, so on and so forth, right? So we did that for a couple of years. Up until this year, we're going to do it this year, but we're not doing it for 40 members, because what we found was that even with 20 to 30 members, we never got 30 people to show up on the last day to kind of pick their gifts. I wound up holding on to 4 or 5 gifts every single year. It didn't make any sense. So what we're doing this year is we're going to have 8 gifts giving out to the members. Now, the 8 gifts are going to range. I haven't decided what we're going to get for it, but it could be some foursomes, some same thing, top of the line drivers. I'm not sure what we're going to do with those 8 gifts, but we're going to give out 8 gifts. Now, we also are not going to charge you guys for the guys who have been in the league before. You guys know that we normally get extra as far as the shirts go and that kind of stuff. Everybody's going to get a TGC shirt this year. That's going to come out of that sponsor fee or the entry fee as well. I'm going to need somebody actually to take over for that and kind of get me a list. I want to get that list of everybody's sizes today. It's a 2-week turnaround time as far as those shirts come, but everybody's going to have a TGC shirt. So back to the rules. What we did was, basically, we started a league with guys from the single handicap golfers. We have a couple of those guys, to guys in the 20s and guys in the 30 handicap golfers. Now, the format that we made for it, it works for everybody. Anybody can win, as evidence of we've had our lowest handicap guy win 2 years ago, actually won the fall league also. And one of our higher handicap guys, Dennis, won in the spring. The format works. I'll explain it to you in more detail in a second. But the idea for this league is it's for everybody, right? So have a good time. If you can't have fun, guys, this is not the league for you. You're going to have music playing in the background. People are going to have speakers on. People are going to have video cameras. They're going to be high-fiving and airplane arms and that kind of stuff. This is that kind of a league, guys. It's competitive, but it's not ultra competitive. If we feel like it's getting that with certain people, we've done it before. We've asked people to leave. This is for a good time. It's every other week. It is competitive. It is very structured, but it really is just for that to enjoy yourselves after. After the round is over, at least 75% of us are always at the bar or at the, what's it called? The Roost, eating and drinking and hanging out and bullshit, whatever. So that's what we're doing this year. That's what we've done every year. Some of the rules, double par max. Now, the biggest problem you have, the more people you get, right? With 40 people now, is time frame. So we do some things that you wouldn't see in tournaments, but they make sense for us. Number one is that a double par max. So if it's a par 3, the max you can get is a 6. If you're hitting 5 from 30 feet away, don't mark your ball and pick your ball up. You got your 6 and keep it moving. The concept is to keep things going in a steady flow there. We're not waiting 3 minutes for balls. We're not looking for things all over the place. It's ready golf. All right, guys. Time frame is the biggest issue we have, especially when you kind of get 2 or 3 of our higher handicap golfers together. We don't want to have a 4.5, 5 hour round. We've never had a 5 hour round in the 4 or 5 years that we've been here. We've had a couple that have been in the upper 4s, and it doesn't make sense for it, guys. It's not that serious to get to that point. Right. Gimmies. We do use gimmies only for the simple reason of that. Again, it keeps the round moving. But people marking a ball, if it's a foot away, waiting for it, sitting on it, looking for them from 3 different ways for it, it doesn't make sense in order to do that. So we do gimmies. For a gimme, 2 players in your group, 2 out of the 3 players besides yourself and your foursome have to say, okay, now you can't ask for it. They'll tell you whether it's good or not. And again, it has to be within a putter's length here. Most of the guys are really cool about it. There have been a couple of times where a guy won't give a gimme to anybody, so they kind of get back at him. That happens. But for the most part, if a ball is within a putter's length here, 2 guys will say it's good. Keep it moving, guys. Please, like I've already noted here, please be consistent with this. Don't assume a gimme until your foursome has told you. Even if you're like half a foot away, don't assume it. The guys will tell you, listen, that's good. That's fine. All right. This is a big rule, and we haven't enforced it entirely the last year, but we're definitely going to be doing it this year. If an errant tee shot is lost in the OB, if it's gone, there's no finding this ball. It's not like you need a spotter to find the ball. The ball is gone. You're hitting 4 from the fairway where the ball went in. You're not punching out with 3. You're hitting 4 from the fairway. Please, guys, every year that we've tried to do it last year, half the guys did, half the guys didn't do it. If you lose a ball and out of bounds, you're hitting 4 from the fairway at point of entry, period. All right. At no point will you rehit a shot from the original position. You'll take your drop from the point of entry when the ball is lost. Now, if this is where it gets a little bit fun, like on the first hole, for guys who've played Creamage, on the right side, there's trees. There's no out of bounds. There's another fairway after that. If you're playing and you hit a ball that happens, you saw the ball drop, it's obviously not lost. You know it's around the tree line. You're allowed to not take a penalty, but go behind the tree. Now, this is where it gets a little fishy for it. In my opinion, we started this rule the first year, and it kind of made sense. Like I even made a post the other day. Those guys on TV, they have spotters. They don't lose balls unless they're really, really lost. We don't have that. So most of us are in the carts together. You hit a ball on the right side of the fairway. It's maybe in the tree line around that area. You go to the guy who hit the ball to the left. You hit his ball. You're trying to find, you can't find it. We're not trying to look for balls for 3 minutes. You go where your partner, your hitting partner says, you know what, I saw it land over here. We're keeping an eye out. This is where we're going to hit the ball from. You're not taking a penalty for that. It doesn't make sense. I don't want guys looking for 3 to 5 minutes for balls. You look for 1 minute for the ball. If you cannot find it, if you know there's no out of bounds near that, you are allowed to take a shot, take a drop right there, a free drop and no penalty. All right. Scorekeepers are responsible for keeping score for all 4 golfers. We'll get into the scorekeeping when I open up the app in a second. We don't use scorecards anymore. That rule's out. We can take that out of this actually. We have some novice golfers. We have seasoned golfers. If you're unsure of a rules change, please ask someone in your foursome. We also have a new chat in our phone app where you can ask any questions you have about any rules. We're going to have our own section for that as well. So if you're not sure about a rule, or you're not sure about how something happened, ask us, and one of the officers will be happy to answer your question. Keep the pace with the foursome in front of you. Again, just goes back to playing ready golf. We're not waiting for a guy to drive or to walk 5,000 feet to his balls because he's a foot behind you. If you're ready, hit your ball, right? The golf club will be providing prizes for new rounds. That's old first foursome. It's fine. Oh, subs are great. So we have a list, probably last spring, I think we had 30 people in our sub list. There are always subs. If you guys need a sub for any reason, please post it on Facebook, text me privately. If any of you guys who don't have my number, DM me after this. I'll be happy to give it to you. But there's a million subs out there that'll be happy to play. You can work out, for the most part, our subs pay for their own round, but you can work out something if you have your own sub, whatever, if you want to pay half or whatever it is, you guys can work that out. But if you post on Facebook, hey, I need a sub for May 15th, or I need a sub for July 7th, whatever it is, chances are you're going to have 5 people saying, sure, I'm in, if you need a guy, whatever. You'll have your pick as far as subs goes. Even the new guys who don't know anybody else in this, you're going to have a pick. I promise you. There's a million subs out there for this league. We also ask, I know what happens is sometimes you can't control it, right? Work calls Sunday morning, 6 o'clock. I got to go into work. It is what it is. We try to ask, please don't let that happen. We're in agreement with Cream Ridge to have 40 golfers there. They'll let us slide 1 or 2, but like if we have 15 guys missing, no call, no show, that's a terrible look. Because on a Sunday morning, they're giving us a really good deal. And for them to miss out on 15 tee times, like that's not cool. And that'll be a problem later on. So the one thing that I have discussed with Cream Ridge, like, well, Jay, try to keep that to a bare minimum. And again, I understand things happen as far as work goes, but do your absolute best as far as filling a spot, getting a sub together for you if you do need a sub. And again, well, the Facebook is probably the best for subs, but again, Discord is the same way also. And if you guys need any help getting a sub, just shoot me a text. Point scoring. Now, this is the new guys. I want you guys really to pay attention here. We go off of a 10-point system per hole. Now, I know some of you guys, I spent some time talking to over the phone about this. So basically, it's a handicap system. So let's say that your handicap is a 20. You're going to get 80% of that, which we call bonus points. So you're going to get 16 points off the bat, right? So that's 16 points off the bat. Now, every hole is worth 10 points. If, let's say, player A birdies, player B, I think I even have it here, actually. Yeah. Player A, golf for 1 birdies, golf for 2 pars, golf for 3 pars, golf for 4 bogey. Your split, player 1 wins the hole, will get 4 points. Player 2 and player 3 would have split that. So 3 and 2, they'll get 2.5 points each, and player 4 will get 1 point. So every hole is broken up into 10 points. If all 4 golfers par, they all get 2.5 points. If the first golfer birdies, the rest of them par, the first golfer will get 4 points. The other golfers will get 2 points each. If it goes par, or goes birdie, par, bogey, double bogey, the points will go 4, 3, 2, 1. So no matter what happens, it's always a 10-point system. At the end of the round, you add up all of your points, which our app does for you anyway. You add up all the points that you accrued per hole, plus your bonus points, and you have a winner. The winner of the round will get 15 points. Whoever comes in second for that foursome will get 10 points. Third place will get 6 points. Fourth place will get 3 points. If somebody no calls and no shows, they will get 1 point for that round. You add up all those rounds. Every week is a position week. The tiebreakers are based on lowest round and or whoever won the most last week. So let's say that after three weeks of play, 2 guys are tied at 20 points. Well, if one of those guys took 10 points last week, the other guy took 6, the guy with 10 points will be the next spot over. He'll be ahead of that guy. So that's how tiebreakers will go. The handicap now, all you guys have gins. I know I see them all. I get the updates, and a lot of them aren't filled out. We're going to use the gins this year, but it's going to take a lot of rounds in order to kind of get a true gin. So that we all have gins right now. I want you guys filling them out after every round, any other rounds that you have. But we're going, because some of us won't have 10 or 20 rounds acclimated here, we're going to use a kind of a discretion for those players. There's nothing else that we can do for it. I'd say about half of us right now have our gins filled out with over 10 rounds. But after this year, for next year, it'll be a lot smoother. You will not be able to compete in TGC or any of our tournaments or anything else that we do without having a gin. But for subs, we do have a leeway for subs where they don't need a gin necessarily. But for next year, everybody gin, no matter what period. Foursomes, keep track of your scoring. That's kind of it for rules. Point system. Tee times. Well, actually, we'll get into the app right now because it's going to kind of go over all this stuff. So, guys, all you guys have the app? Does anyone not have the app? Better question. Does anyone not have the updated app? Anybody? No. Actually,
Jason, I don't have one.
Who is that? Who am I speaking with?
Frank Lehman.
Frankie, what's up, brother? I'm going to send it to you right now. Do me a favor and download this. Hold on 1 second.
It's good for iPhone, right?
I prefer the guys who have it open right now to go over it with us. So let me I'll send it to you real quick.
I don't have the app either.
I'll tell you what, give me your phone. Frankie, give me your phone number first. Shoot.
908-324-1005. 1005.
All right. And this, who's the second one who said that? Who was that?
It was me, Chris.
Chris, what's up, brother? Give me your number. I know I have it, but just give it to me.
732-718-3500.
You can send that to me too, Jason,
Who's this? Who am I speaking with?
Uncle Tommy.
What's up, Uncle Tom? Yeah, give me a number, buddy.
908-510-9653.
Awesome. Anybody else while I'm doing it?
Yeah, you sent me something, but I can't, I didn't see an app on it. I only saw the website.
Well, yeah, I put a video on the Facebook as far as how to download it. What you do is you're going to go to the home screen or you go to your bookmark and just click download and it comes up as an app icon. I can send it
Okay.
again too. If I sent it over a month ago, it's expired anyway. We have a new app right now. It's a pro version of the app. So
Jay, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
send it to me also.
give me
Eddie.
a number. Shoot.
347-372-7570.
7570.
Yep.
I think there's one more said they want the app.
Yeah, Mike
Val needs-
Petula.
Shoot, give me a number.
You ready?
Yep.
732-986-5436.
Cool. Anybody else? Everybody else is good? Everybody has the app?
I'm trying to download it right now. Let me see if it goes.
I just opened my app up and it says not found.
Well, hold on. I have to actually give you guys permission for it, so I can do that real quick.
You talking about Discord, Jay?
No, not Discord. This is anyone who's opening. I have to give you member status, otherwise you won't be able to see everything.
Gotcha. That's the app, Temple.
So whoever's signing on right now, I'm gonna give you guys status. Let me know when you sign on, and I can pull it up. Without status, it'll look like this. You guys will probably see home, holes, and store, and that's it. You guys are supposed to see a whole bunch of them over here, and I'll go over what they mean. So.
Yeah, this is Luke. I don't have status. I just have the basic version.
Who am I speaking? That was Luke.
Luke.
What's the pin?
Well, you make your own pin. When you send it in, you put your email. Everyone has to put their email in, right? When you put your email in, it goes to me. Once I get your email, then I give you an operating status. I'll tell you what. For the time being, though, anyone who has a problem, download that app right now. You're going to put your email in there. Let me go over the features of it first, and then after this is over, I'll walk with everyone you one by one to make sure you all have access to your phones.
Okay.
Alrighty, so now let's get cracking. So basically, the guys who running out of time. Okay, this meeting will end in 10 minutes. Upgrade now to receive the 40-minute time limit. I'm gonna send you guys all a new link now anyway. All right, I'm gonna put it on Discord and I'm going to put it on the Facebook group page. Just click on that link and we're gonna go back in again. I don't want to start and then have it cut off. All right. So on everybody here, just to go into Facebook
Sounds
group
good.
and go into Discord and just click on the link again.